Do you know what the greatest battle of life is? Yes. The answer is the greatest battle of life is the battle for value. Every day fight as much as you can and improve or add on your value, and never let anything devalue you. Never let anything rob off anything that is called value. Never. Yes, all my beautiful viewers around the world, I greet you. Thank you for sharing my works. Thank you for listening and subscribing to my channels. So today, my people, I have come to let you know. Do you know what the greatest battle of life is? Yes. The answer is the greatest battle of life is the battle for value. The battle of value. Do you know what value is? I've come to let you know what value is, and no one should ever one day temper and play wrong with your value. Yes, do you know why that battle is the battle for the whole world? Because value is the source of your identity and worth. And never in this world let anyone ever play with your value. You are you, and your value is you, and everything that you must invest in is your value. So let nobody come from nowhere and play with your value. You get me? You are alive because you are valuable. You are valuable. That is you. That is who you are. Nothing will ever change if you don't fight for your value. The world will only pay you for your value. So, your value will always speak for you. Make sure you plan. Make sure you invest in your value and maintain it. That is the one way we shall all improve. Never compete. Never compete, because you people, we are having different values. So you cannot compete with a person who you don't fall in the same docket with in terms of value. So my sister, my brother, never compete with anyone. The people who are still in the realm of competition, these are the people who are not yet aware of their value. Yes. Don't compete with anyone. Just try as much as possible you can to compete with you. Compete with yourself. Compete with you to be a better person than the person you were yesterday, and increase your value. So don't compete with anyone. You know your value, and if you don't know your value, people will determine value for you. Is that what you want? No, I think you're worthy more than that. Know your value and keep it. Yes, take a minute and think. Never compare yourself with anyone. Comparing yourself, comparison is a tool to imprison your genius. You are so much genius. But one thing which is hindering you from realizing your genius is comparing yourself with any other souls. So fight anything. I say fight anything that is trying to take away or to rob off your value. I said you only alive because you are still valuable. And I mean it. I mean it. So fight, keep fighting. Jane, James, Joseph, Doreen, Mark, Ivan, Tony, Fatuma, and Myers, and everyone. Remember, value is not determined by what you have. No. Yes. Remember, people make things, but not vice versa. Let not situations and circumstances change your value. No. Problems are temporal, and challenges are there for reasons. So I will ask every one of you who is watching and listening to this message, every day fight as much as you can. Every day fight as much as you can and improve or add on your value, and never let anything devalue you. Never let anything rob off anything that is called value. Never. So I'll thank you for everyone watching from wherever you're watching from. And just remember, words are medicine. Yeah, you might not need them today, but somebody somewhere is struggling with something. Something is eating him or her up, and they cannot find someone to speak to them. So mind you, you can share this information to those people who badly need these words. And if you find them interesting, you can also keep sharing the message and subscribing. For more information, keep following up and subscribing to this channel. I love you wherever you're watching from. I remain Lutakome Kayanja. So let's put everything in practice, and let's not forget that God is above all. I love you.